Buying a new construction home is such an amazing journey that you get to experience because you get to choose the lot, you get to choose your finishes, and you get to watch your home being built during the months that it takes. However, things can and do go wrong with new construction. So I'm here to tell you my 5 simple steps that you need to do in order to protect yourself from a lot of stress, anxiety, and some major headaches. I'm Michael Kootsikas, a real estate agent in the Twin Cities, and I have built and purchased a new construction home, and I've helped many other buyers do it as well. So we'll start with tip number 5, and that is coming down to you doing some research on the builder. There are a wide variety of builders throughout the Twin Cities. Some builders are more limiting on the finishes that you get to choose. So they might say within the kitchen cabinet selection, you can choose from package A, B, C, or D, and that's all your choices. Same thing with flooring. Other builders are going to be a bit more custom where you have a large variety of styles and options to choose from. You might find that some builders take a little bit longer to finish the project, whereas others might have a few more unexpected delays. Now let's move on to tip number 4. I tell my buyers this during the early selection process to add as much lighting and electrical work as possible. Because once your home is built, if you need to add an outlet, say where a TV is being hung, it's going to cost a lot of money to have an electrician out who's going to tear through some walls to get that outlet installed. Now for tip number 3. While the home is being built, the builder will take you out for a pre-drywall inspection. During this inspection, you should check to make sure all of your electrical outlets are in the right spots, all of your lights are lining up properly in the ceiling, so it's a nice straight line. If you're adding low voltage audio like built-in speakers, make sure all of those are in, because after your home is built, if things aren't quite where you wanted them, it's going to cost you a lot of money to get those repaired. And here we are at tip number 2. The builder will likely have a lender connected to the property that will offer you some sort of promotion to use them. If you already have a lender, that is okay. What I would suggest is bringing that promotion to your current lender so your current lender can analyze it to see if his deal is better or if he can match the builder's promotion. Because sometimes the builder's promotion has hidden fees, maybe higher interest rates that might cost you financially in the long run. If you're finding this information helpful, please make sure to subscribe. And before getting to tip number 1, I want to talk about a topic that's a little controversial, and that is getting your home inspected prior to purchasing it. I've seen it both ways where a buyer will pay for a home inspection, $500 or so, and the inspector will go into the property, mark a couple things that he has some issues with. We bring it to the builder, and the builder says, I'm not going to make these repairs because it's approved by the city, checked off, and there's actually nothing wrong with it. It may not be to the inspector's liking, or it may not be to your liking, but we did it the right way. On the other hand, I've had buyers find issues that the builder says, yep, there's a problem after it was built and it needs to be repaired. What I would recommend is that you have an inspector out to the property at some point before or after the purchase. If it's going to be after the purchase, I do it around month 11, because when you purchase a new home, you get a warranty with it, and within the first year you have all sorts of rights that if the inspector uncovers things, you can bring it back to the builder and they should have to fix it if it's actually broken. And now, drum roll please, tip number 1. Use a real estate agent. The home builders have already planned to pay your buyer's agent commission. They built it into the price. And if you go to the builder unrepresented, the builder will keep those commission dollars for themselves. The reason being is that if they build 2 identical properties, one with a buyer that's unrepresented and one with a buyer that is represented, the builder has to sell those properties at the same price, or else they are going to have all sorts of appraisal issues, which could prevent buyers from purchasing home after the home is built. And the builder, that is the last thing they want to have happen. When you build a new home, there are so many moving parts, from contracts to specific materials that are supposed to be going into your home, to people working on your home that might make mistakes, because humans do that. You want a real estate agent and a broker to be in your corner in case something does go wrong, to help you win an argument, to help you resolve an issue. If you liked that information, please subscribe and check out this next video to learn more about buying and selling a home. If you have questions, put them in the link directly below or reach out to me personally. We'll see ya.